Hello guys and greetings from the Al-Chami. My name is Al-Chami.
And my name is Safa.
Hey guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. As we speak, I'm 29 years old. I've got 3 kids. I've got Kamal, Salam and Taj. My background is panel beating. I came from the panel beating industry / security. Why did I get into the panel beating industry? That's all I knew. My uncles were doing it, friends were doing it, and like Safa always like to say, you fall in love with whatever is familiar. But quick out of the gates, I never wanted to do it. That's the honest truth. I never wanted to do it. It was my dad's dream. Most of my life, I was following my dad's dream. My dad wanted to become a panel beater, but his dad never did it me. His dad wanted to become, pastry making, sweets. That's what he wanted to do. What his dad wanted him to do all his life. So that's what he done. That's what he pursued. Then you realize, he got that, he conquered that, but because he had no passion, eventually he dies. So you gotta realize, if you've got no passion for something in your life, it eventually dies. Because if you've got passion for something, it will never die. For the rest of your life, you'll be doing it whether you're upset, whether you're motivated, no matter what it may be. It's what you love. So always keep you motivated. So panel beating, security wasn't for me. What I wanted to do was a lot more than that. Even though Abbas, Al-Chami, had a speech therapy problem, which I'm still working on until now. I wouldn't say I got bullied. I was quite popular, but most people didn't understand what I was saying. Most teachers didn't understand what I was saying. Most of the time I didn't understand what I was saying. Even sometimes when I get so excited, I speak really quick again. So sometimes I gotta remind myself to slow down. So what I'm trying to say to you, if someone like me, that barely knows how to read, would you agree to that?
Yeah, you've improved, obviously.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is me being vulnerable. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not the best reader. I prefer ebooks. To quit his full-time job, it wasn't. It was only security. Anyone can do that. Anyone can do it. Anyone at all. It doesn't. You can be a dropout. Anyone can do it. To become an online full digital marketer, working from home with my 3 kids, living in Sydney where it's so expensive. We've been doing this for over 2 years. It took me about 6 months to completely replace my income.
Both my income.
Yeah.
So basically what you guys want to do is, like Abbas said, you guys fall in love with the familiar. Just like Abbas, I actually fell in love with the familiar. I, left school. I didn't know what on earth I wanted to do. I worked for a little bit and I was like, okay, what now? I was like, go get yourself a career. Go get yourself a, uni degree or whatever the case may be. So basically, because my sister was in the childcare industry, and my cousins were in the childcare industry, and my friends were in the childcare industry, I jumped into the childcare industry by default. Okay? So we fall in love with the familiar by default. So a lot of you have basically fallen in love with the familiar just like your parents have. So whether you're a miner, whether you're a courier, whatever the case may be, you have fallen in love with the familiar just like us. We're basically programmed by default into the familiar, and we have never been taught how to step out of the unknown, step up into the unknown. So obviously, I worked in childcare for about 7 years. Obviously, I worked in it before we were married, and then it came to a stage where, imagine being married with a $300, weekly income, working 45 hours a week, and barely making
I remember then. Back then, you used to work during the day, used to work at night.
Yeah.
Because back then I started to leave this paddle industry, so I started working in security.
Yeah, and hey man, we thought that this is it. This is how we're going to get rich. This is what marriage life is all about. Until our kids came along, and we're like, okay, well, we need to make an income and look after our kids, and how is it going to do it? And then, you know what? We realized that, we felt the sting of a 1-income family after our second Salam was born. And then we were
Let's rewind a little bit. Let's tell them the whole story. You started to improvise. You started your own fan page. You started, what's your babysitting business called? First Choices
by Safa.
Yeah. What year was that established?
2000 and, how old is Kamal? 5, 6?
2016.
So 2013.
Yeah.
So obviously I established.
But I realized right here, right now, like while we're doing this video, you always wanted to help. You've always gave you services.
Yeah.
From such a long time ago.
Yeah.
And that's what honestly inspired me to start doing this online, everything and stuff, because of your success online, all that kind of stuff.
So I always wanted more. I always knew more. And one major thing that I felt like I felt necessary is I hated the fact that the income was always put onto the man to earn, and I hated that. Being raised by a single mom, my mom was always telling me, go out and make your own money, go be a go-getter, go do this and go do that, and don't settle for second best. Always be in.
And again, what's familiar for you? That's what's familiar.
That's business is familiar.
See, for me,
to me,
it wasn't.
Yeah.
So my dad was the one that my mom was home all the time. I remember I have a lot of memories of my mom. God bless my mom. Salam, she's obviously alive. Anyway, I don't know why I said that, but anyway, that's I have a lot of memories of my mom. A lot. My dad, I still do, but imagine, at a young age to spend a lot more time with your dad and your mom.
Yeah. So obviously we wanted to put a stop to that. We wanted to stop that mindset where the man is the breadwinner and the woman stays home. Even though he never sat well with me, Abbas has always known me to basically make my own money. Up until obviously we had our second, and I was like, you know what, I need to jump back into the industry. Me thinking that the childcare industry is going to help me raise my kids, it's not non-biased industry. It's actually very biased. Just because you're a mom, it doesn't mean that you can raise your kids at childcare. Oh no, it doesn't work that way. Unfortunately, I felt I was a victim to harassment from my boss because I wasn't able to parent my children at work. And it didn't really sit well with me. So obviously we went through a couple of different things. Up until 2 years ago, Abbas and Safa came across this opportunity right here.
So let me tell you how we came across the opportunity. Me and her always been in competition. We've always liked that. Always friendly competition.
Between ourselves.
Yeah, between ourselves. Anyway, we'll both benefit regardless. We're one.
Yeah.
So she used to, even to now, the business runs itself.
Yeah.
She does educational folders. You know what I mean? Off her babysitting page, which is still running to now. It runs itself.
Yeah.
But, and I remember she used to make really good money. She's still making really good money off it, but such a high volume. So in the day, I think each photo will cost you 40. How much?
$20 each.
20 bucks each to make, and about, you're making about $20-$25 profit.
Yes.
It's like a normal winning, but it's taking about an hour to make, so it's minimum wage.
Yes.
And then I came across affiliate marketing when I was at work. And then I knew nothing about it. But they were talking about, why go make your own product? Why not get involved with a business that's been around longer than your dad? Longer than you. Something that's trustworthy, and you can make commissions up to anywhere from $340 to $4.5 grand. I'm like, man, that sounds amazing. Because, like I said before, I was making $4,200 a month. I used to do 60 hours a week. I'm like, how much sales do I need to replace my income? Like, okay, if I sell 2 of these, I replace my income. But if I sell 3, I make more.
You start to broaden your horizon.
Yeah, I started to broaden. I was like, whoa, there is other ways to do this. Instead of you going, and buying a whole bunch of products and put it inside your garage, or go into somewhere to get and sell it and offload it yourself. Like, why not get involved with a business that's been around longer than you, and get 57% commissions?
Well, it's almost 50-year-old company, guys. Yeah. The ones that we deal with. Obviously, if you're coming off my Instagram, our Facebook page, we speak about this a lot. We speak about it, and we're gonna go into it in depth. It's a no-brainer, okay? We work so hard. We go through. See, time is a currency. We say time is a currency, okay? We can't get back time. We can always make money, but we can never get back time.
That's why God swears by time.
That's right.
Because we run by time.
The reason why we made the change is that we were so sick and tired of missing out the milestones of our children. He was at work. I would send him Snapchats and WhatsApp messages, and because I was working, sometimes I wouldn't even have my phone. So basically, when we had our second, her first 6 months, I had no photos of it. I have no videos of it, because what childcare center would allow you to have your phone on the floor. So what's what you got to think about is, where are you right now? Is it where you want to be? And if it's not where you want to be, where do you want to be? If money wasn't an issue right now, what would you be doing?
What I want you guys to do right now?
Get deep though.
What I want you guys to do right now is, whatever industry you're from, go do a bit of research. Go look at someone that's already doing whatever you're doing, but is older than you. What do they get? What has to hurt them? You know what I mean? Like, what regrets do they have? And ask them for their free pleasure points. Even do your own research as well. Find out, okay, in this industry, what is the pleasure points as well? What can I benefit out of this industry? They're going to try and say, that's what I want you guys to do.
Let's give these people an example, okay? Childcare. Everyone sells you the childcare. Oh, you can eventually sell, open up your own center. Great. You can open up your own center. But not everyone has a handy 1.2 mil, okay? And let me just put it into your mind. It costs about approximately 1.2 mil to buy a childcare center, but the average wage of a childcare educator is literally anywhere from $22 an hour to $28 an hour, okay? And you're earning about $700, $800 a week.
She's not trying to play it down for you guys. You guys want a childcare center, which she still does, need more investments. That's what she's saying.
No, you need multiple investments. Or that's a pain point. Or what about, as a childcare educator, you see children move on, families move on, and move on with their lives, and you're still stuck in the where you are right now.
So anyway, this is what I want to get at right now. a person that told you earlier that billionaires that read, like his communication wasn't the best. I came across a platform that showed me step by step how the company works, how you can benefit from it. I thought, why not share it with people that's like me, or that wants more out of life, and step-by-step guide to show them how to do it.
Yeah.
You can explain to them how much it costs,
Well, basically, guys,
and the refund policy, and everything.
So what we're going to teach you is Abbas and I are going to be your mentors, okay? If you're watching this right now, and you go through our affiliate link, and you go through the training, we're going to be your mentors. We're going to step and hold your hand the entire way, just like our mentor holds us.
It's very affordable.
Very.
Really think about it. The price that they're asking for, think about it for our time.
We're going to explain that. So if you're watching this right now, but Safa and Abbas, I have no experience in sales and marketing.
Yeah, I just
That's
fine.
fine. This platform, it educates anyone from a beginner to an expertise level. And we're going to help you get to the expertise level just like we are.
Let me just tell you this as well. We told you we're doing this for 3 years. We do meetings every single Monday for the last 3 years. So you're going to get every single meeting from now on, and previous ones.
And training, and our resources.
So this didn't start yesterday. This started almost 3 years ago.
Yeah. Hey man, you're going to learn from 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure earners.
Yes, you got Bilal.
Just like us. We're 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure earners. If we can teach you the resources, we can teach you through the resources that we use, our recommendations, what works and what doesn't work. Do you think, what's stopping you from achieving success?
So I'm going to tell you right now is, okay, we've spent a lot of money on our self-education. Just because this investment is going to be $1, don't think it's not worth it. We've spent a lot of money. Don't think, because most people out there, like, I spent $150, I need to learn. This $1 can change your life. It's only $1.
$1.
American, by the way, and I'm pretty sure everyone has it.
All right.
My son has it inside his wallet.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, it about $16.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just break it down for you guys, okay? So the investment into this platform that we're going to show you is only $1 USD. You get a $1 USD trial for 7 days. So you only build $1 for 7 days, okay? After the 7th day, on the 7th day, your card gets billed for $99 USD, and it's monthly recurring. So every month it renews. So after the first initial payment, the day that you paid your $1, you will be, so 1 month from that, you will be billed for the $99 USD. You also get a 14-day refund period from the day that you signed up. 14 days. You're telling me that I can sign up to a platform that's made 6 and 7-figure earners for $1 for 7 days and still get a 14-day refund period? That's crazy. Yes, that's what I'm telling you.
If you don't like the blueprint, if you don't like the blueprint,
off you go.
This is going to show you everything that we've done, which we're still doing. We replaced our income only for the first initial investment, which is $1. And believe me, you can go through the whole blueprint in 3 days and still get that $2 refund if you want.
Absolutely. Guys, think about it right now. Is where you are right now where you want to be? Is the money that you earn what you want to achieve? Is the lifestyle that you have what you want to achieve? Man, we just went through a damn pandemic. In another 10 years, there's going to be another bad damn pandemic. Are you prepared to go through that again? Are you prepared? Have you prepared your family? Have you prepared, basically what are they called? It's called a zombie apocalypse plan. Do you have one of those? No? Then this is what's going to help you achieve the success in order for you to make sure that you have the investments and the savings and everything else to get you to where you want to be.
I always like to say, I'd rather have something and not need it than, need something that I haven't got. That's all it is.
And the biggest thing that people do, the biggest feeling people feel is regret. So instead of failure, think about regret. The biggest failure is regret. That's when you failed.
I'm looking forward
to seeing you guys on the other side.
Yeah.
Peace!